This girl just said she donated her eggs and got a quick $20,000, and I immediately started looking it up and decided that that's going to be my next hobby. It said the side effects after you donate them are like mood swings, bloating, delusions, nausea, headaches. I already get all of those, so once I walk out of the spa, the med spa, I would be the same person after. Like, I literally wouldn't change. So if you see like 30,000 of my children running around because I'm going to donate eggs like crazy, if that's possible, don't be alarmed.
Okay, so apparently you can't donate your eggs if you have depression, which is crazy, because if I can't donate my eggs, then I'm not going to get that egg money. If I don't get that egg money, I'm not going to be able to afford an outdoor pizza oven. And if I can't afford an outdoor pizza oven, I'm going to stay depressed. Do you understand the cycle that they put you in?
Hi, welcome to This African Perspective. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so the videos we are going to be checking out is videos about donating eggs, as you have seen in the title. So actually, you know how the economy is bad. It has actually made some people come to the decision that they really want to donate their eggs and sell it. Okay, some women have decided to start selling their eggs in order to make extra money. That's where the economy has taken us to. So we're going to be checking out these videos, and before we get right into this video, make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Let's get right into it.
Follow me on my journey on becoming an egg donor. I recommend anyone to do it who is open and willing to help a family and, you know, make some easy money. In my case, I use the money for school, which is great. This actually isn't my first time going through this process though. But you know, as a woman, we're born with millions of hundreds of thousands of eggs. So giving away 10 to 30 eggs is just a drop in the bucket, you know? So what you'll do is you'll go into a clinic every other day for an ultrasound and blood work, and they'll monitor the eggs, make sure everything is going well. And there's a lot more to discuss, but I am running out of time, so comment if you're interested in part 2.
So I really have gotten to the point of broke in which I am gladly selling my blood for money or donating plasma, but I'm still getting paid.
By a quick show of hands, who has ever gotten so down on their luck that they had to start donating plasma? You? Oh, you ain't never heard of it? I have. Quick story time. In this journey of entrepreneurship and trying to take care of your family and get it out the mud, oftentimes you gonna go and find your lowest before you're able to dig yourself out of that hole. So for me, I had a job and I needed more money. So I went on Craigslist, seen a little ad, $100 for donating plasma. Mind you, we don't got a car or nothing, right? I got the bus out there to go get them folks.
Do not donate your eggs. I'm only going to say it once. I know the ads are going crazy. Times is hard. Do not donate your eggs. Okay, I've been seeing mad ads. I've seen like 6 different ads from 6 different companies talking about donate your eggs, get $5,000 to $10,000. So I have a friend who fell for the ad, right? She donated her eggs. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not no short 1-2 process. It's a huge time commitment. It's months. You have to go to multiple doctor's appointments. You have to do injections. You have to do self-injections. You have to do a psychological test. There is a high risk associated with extracting eggs from your body. It's a high risk. You run the risk of ovarian cancer, getting ovarian cysts, having chronic pain for the rest of your life after that. They don't talk about that. And also you can get, it's like called like hypertension in your fallopian tubes or something, and your fallopian tubes can end up twisting and completely cutting off the circulation, and they'll have to remove your entire uterus, where you won't even be able to have children anymore. Now you're infertile. They don't talk about these things. They lead with the money. My friend now has chronic pain. She has to go to the doctor constantly. She has no choice. Yes, she got the money. Mind you, you don't get the whole 10,000, 30,000, whatever they offering you, because every company offers you something different. And they don't give you the money all one whoop wop. They give you it like at every stage. Like, oh, if you do the first doctor appointment, they give you $500. Oh, if you do the injections, they give you more money. And then if you do this, it's like at every level they give you like more money. It's not worth it. Don't fall for these ads. I keep seeing them. I know they pushing them heavy. They're really taking advantage of the fact that a lot of people are desperate for money right now, especially during the holidays. And I just want a lot of women to be aware that this is not some easy procedure that can just be done a quick 1-2 and you're just going to go back to your regular life. This can really handicap you. And I don't think it's worth the money. Like, it's just not worth that little bit of money. Like $10,000, $20,000, $35,000. It's not worth you being in pain for the rest of your life. It's like, maybe other people have a different type of experience. I don't know. But I know from my close friends' experience that I would not wish that on nobody.
You shouldn't have to sell the plasma out of your body to get by. You shouldn't have to monetize your hobbies the things you should be doing for fun just to have a quick second stream of income. You shouldn't have to take 1,000 surveys a day or join 30 focus groups or play that little bingo, bubble pop, whatever game with the hopes of making an extra $20 so you can eat something decent for dinner. And you shouldn't have hot girl side hustles bookmarked anywhere on your technology. Now, I'm not shaming you if this is your reality, because I get it, because I've been there. These are things that I have done, thought about doing, or continue to think about doing to have some extra money. But what I am saying is that you're not special. That I'm saying that a lot of people have this lived reality, and we shouldn't. You shouldn't have to work multiple jobs, have multiple streams of passive income, and pick up an extra side hustle on the weekend, maybe a little bit of Instacart, so you can have a nice place to live and food on the table for your family, even if your family is just you. And I know we've normalized it, like hustle culture, stay on the grind, get your money up, not your funny up. Like, I know we're used to it, but we shouldn't be. We were not put on this earth to work forever. What I'm saying is, if you're looking for a second or third job, or if you're getting an ad to sell your plasma or any other bodily fluid, or if you find yourself thinking about what chat service you can join that will send you more than 10 cents a text for every lonely person you message, you should be angry. You should be boiling angry. And you should carry that with you into all the decisions you make.
You are not going to believe how much I just got paid to donate my ginger eggs. So I've been, hustling, trying to earn a little bit of money for myself, trying to get that house and the Audi R8 that I really want in my life. And I thought, okay, so what can I do about this? I can donate my eggs to earn a little bit of money. So that is what I did. I went to the clinic. They found out I was a redhead and they said, we don't get many of you, especially with blue eyes. So I'm going to give you a bonus. And I said, okay, I mean, that is a little bit discriminatory to everyone else, but, I'll keep it hush-hush. I kept it hush-hush. I received the pay packet through the post today. You will not believe it, what I got. You won't believe it! So you get the £1,000 that everyone is giving for donating the eggs, but they also slipped some gold coins in there. They knew I was a leprechaun and they said, let's celebrate this girl. So thank you for the gold coins, guys. It's great.
Shout out to the people who actually do it, because I'm sure that most people wouldn't want to do it, because even judging by the comments, a lot of people would not want to do that. But it's just a situation of them actually being in a desperate situation where they need money and they're like, oh my God, this is just a quick money for me. I could just make money donating this and that. But I really don't feel like that's even something that's just not comfortable for me to even hear the process, the procedures and stuff like that, things that you need to do, anything, even going to the hospital. I feel like those people are really strong, because if I'm actually sick, it even takes me so much to actually take myself to the hospital. It has to be really, really bad, because I just even hate anything like you trying to inject me or do stuff like that.
The first time I donated my eggs, the couple didn't pay me and I had to hold their fertility medication hostage until they did. The first time I donated my eggs, I was 18 years old. The only reason I went private is because the first egg donation company that I was working with didn't want to accept me until I was 19 years old. So where did I find this couple? I posted an ad. I was healthy, I fit the metrics. I was just gonna find one privately. I think I had a match within 24 hours. It was such a generic email that had reached out to me. It was literally egg donation for us. They said, hey, we're looking for an egg donor. We're already starting the process. If you want to go ahead, we can do a screening and see where we go from there. I go to a doctor's appointment in Los Angeles and I meet with a doctor and she says, oh my gosh, you look just like her. Wow, that's weird. You do a screening, your eggs look great, fantastic. It's not eggs, it's other things, but for the story, your ovas. So I email her, hey, I went to the doctor. They said everything was great. She's going to talk to you. I hope this works out. They drew my blood when I was at the doctor's office. Turns out I'm super hypothyroid. The doctor thinks that we shouldn't continue. Now, the couple, very religious, not telling anybody that they're using an egg donor. It's like a defying God standpoint in their family. I look just like them. We want to continue. This doctor then starts treating me for my hypothyroidism to get me ready to donate my eggs. While this is happening, we're starting to go to legal. Their lawyer is also my lawyer. Now, because I had never done a formal egg donation and this was my first time, I didn't know that you had to be represented by somebody and they had to be represented by somebody. I thought you're just signing a contract and whatever. Again, 18 years old. They were gonna pay me $3,000 plus expenses. This was 2011. I was 18 years old. That was a shitload of money, and I was getting in. It's really hard becoming a first-time egg donor when you've never had any babies, you've never been pregnant, you've never tried to get pregnant, you've never had any pregnancies that didn't, whatever. They're making a gamble on you if you could even get pregnant. and fertility rates for everyone, everywhere, boom, boom, boom. So anyway, for me, I was like, okay, if I do this first donation, I'll have the formal paperwork to say I've been an egg donor before, here's my recs, and then be able to go to agencies. So I start going to my appointments. It's all the way in Los Angeles. It's 2 hours away. I have to pay gas. I have to, if I'm eating down there, whatever, I could eat before, but I have to pay $20 to park in the freaking doctor's office. This is like downtown. And then I have to drive back home. And I'm also going to school. So I'm like having her write doctor's notes, whatever, right? I'm doing blood. I'm on new medicine. I'm on donor medicine. Then I'm going to the doctor every 2 days. Finally, it's freaking time. Have my friends at 6 a.m. drive me down Los Angeles. I need somebody to take me there, pick me up. Egg donation is like such a lucrative thing. I was like so excited for my 3G balls. I was paying off my little piece of shit car. I was just like, fuck, my life was gonna change just a little bit. Bro, I do the egg donation. The doctor, she like tricks me. She starts talking about my earrings and then all of a sudden I'm under. Now, when you work with an agency, that money is in a different bank account so that basically when you wake up, your money is like ding, 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 ding. The doctor's already confirmed with the agency, time to get paid. This is like a fucking cash cow experience. I'm sorry. I've donated my eggs 6 or 7 times. Got babies all over the world. Like Nick Cannon of eggs. Anyway, now I've had friends who, like, this is how I got into it, is from friends doing it prior. The amount of eggs that they get is insane. She wakes me up and she's like, yeah, I got 6. I was like, whoa, am I a bad candidate? She was like, no, that's great. We don't overstim. Just, we only need a little bit. Like, okay, cool. Email my chick, tell her, hey, it's done. Ghost. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Start emailing her, hey, yo, like literally I'm done. It's like a couple days later. Nothing. I reach out to the lawyer and I'm like, hey, yo, like, where do I go from here? What's the process? I'll get back to you. Nobody is contacting me. It's literally been like maybe 9 or 10 days. I'm telling my mom, like, what the fuck do I do? First off, okay, like, say you weren't gonna pay me. Where do those eggs go? Do I call that doctor? Like, hey, is that my property because nobody purchased it? Or are they just gonna take it and like, sorry, bitch? Stupid! I was stressing. So finally, I'm 18 years old. My mom gets on the phone with the lawyer and she said some crazy shit. Something to the extent of like, I dare you to put him in her because anything you grow out of that is ours. Basically, like, if you do anything like not pay me and then go ahead with your pregnancy, whatever baby you make, I'm gonna come after for myself. I would fucking hate that. That would be my worst nightmare. But that's what she said was happening. So I had all their fertility medication from before, right? Finally, somebody emails me. The chick, oh, sorry, we couldn't get back to you. This was also anonymous. So if this is coming through on your For You page and this sounds familiar, she needs the medication for her retrieval. So they need me to ship it in a special shipping because it needs to get there overnight and it also needs to be refrigerated. They need me to pay $50 for it. This is like one of those pay me $500, you're gonna get 3,000 back scams at this point. I'm like, are you fucking, what is happening? I said, no, I'm keeping them. They're mine. Like that baby, it's mine. I will give you your medicine when you pay me A, for shipping, and B, for the whole thing. That's my expenses. Less than 24 hours, that shit was sent in the mail. Crazy. And then I fucking heard it. I've heard it from that agency that was like, yeah, we don't take you till you're 19. Why? Because we're fucking stupid?
I sold my children for $60,000. And the number one question I get asked is, do I regret it? Where are my children now? Do I still have contact with them? And to answer your questions, so in my 20s, I was an egg donor and I did about 6 egg retrievals and in the end made around $60,000. Obviously, donating your eggs has lifelong consequences and implications. And one of those is that somewhere out there, I have my DNA running around. 5 out of the 6 couples that I donated to have decided to remain anonymous and I am in no contact with them. But one of the couples I am actually very good friends with and I keep in touch via Instagram and Facebook. They are a gay couple from France and both are so handsome, successful, and the only thing missing from their lives was a child. And I know this is gonna sound absolutely crazy, but about 3 years ago, I started dating a guy from France. I met this guy online, we chatted for 4 months, and after 4 months, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hop on a plane to France and meet you. So I was posting all over Instagram and social media that I was gonna be taking a trip to Paris, and these 2 guys reached out to me and said, hey, like, we're in Paris, we would love to meet up with you and introduce you to our daughter. So not only did I hop on a plane to meet a guy that I met off of the internet for the first time, but I also was going to meet my biological daughter for the first time. I just remember seeing her for the first time and being like, oh my gosh, she really does look like me. It was a really surreal experience, and I don't think that a lot of egg donors get to have the experience of meeting the child that their eggs produced, which sounds so crazy. But yeah, that's been my experience. And so at the end of the day, a lot of people ask me, do I regret selling my children for $60,000? And the answer is no, and it will always be no.
Do not donate your eggs. I'm only going to say it once. I know the ads are going crazy.
I'm a huge advocate for choice, so I won't say don't donate your eggs, but I will say as somebody that has and had a less than stellar experience with the clinic that I used, I don't disagree with anything that she said. However, I do believe that she forgot one of the most important things, which is that even if you go through the whole process, you do everything right, and you have a successful egg donation, some of these clinics still will not even pay you. I donated with Lane Fertility out of Nevada, California. There's videos all down my page about my experience. And I waited 8 months before I got paid. And some girls that I was in communication with were waiting even longer than that. If you're going to do it, make sure you research your clinic so you're not fighting tooth and nail for what's owed to you when it's all said and done.
I'm a former egg donor, and I'm pretty sure I just saw one of my donations in the wild. I donated 6 times between 2018 and 2021, I believe, resulting in 7 live births. As far as I know, there could be more. I know some of the couples saved some of them for future in case it didn't work. And I donated anonymously, but they told me it won't be anonymous with the easy access to genealogy and stuff. They warned me that I probably will get phone calls or knocks on the doors or Facebook messages or whatever. So I was prepared for that. What I was not prepared for was walking through Target today and seeing a child that made me stop in my tracks with how fucking alike we looked. Eerily similar. I don't want to be a mom at all, and I literally have no maternal instinct. Obviously, I don't even know if this was my child, but it reminded me that they're out there. Looked happy and healthy and pretty cute, if I do say so myself.
A lot of people are actually buying the idea of doing it. Unfortunately for me, it's illegal to get paid for egg donation in Canada. Not fair. I am broke. You had me at $20,000. All I heard was 20k. In fact, I did this in my early 20s, and let me tell you, it was awful, just like any other day as a woman. But with 20k plus in my bank account, we're here donating blood and plasma for free like a chump, and apparently it's illegal to get paid for egg donation in New Zealand.
Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate you so much. Make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate you so much. Also, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to see what you think about this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.